So I think we're live. I'm never quite sure. Welcome, I'm Jessica Hentoff, Jessica the Circus Lady from Circus Harmony, and this is Circus Harmony's Up in the Air live stream taking place on City Museum's Facebook page because City Museum is our home. We're located in the little glass tent, the little glass circus ring on the 3rd floor. We're not actively there yet, but we're working towards it. We are doing private lessons there. We are doing a number of classes online, some in-person classes, more on that later. What I'm gonna do while we're waiting for people to sign in is I'm gonna go ahead and show a video. It's from an older show. It's from quite some time ago, actually, but it's one of our most beloved videos featuring some of Circus Harmony's favorite performers. You'll see at the very beginning, there's a little ventriloquist dummy sitting on the table, and that little ventriloquist dummy is our special guest later today. He is no longer that size. So while we're waiting for people to join in, please enjoy the table sliding act from Circus Harmony Capriccio.
Vinny, you stay here. I'm going to find that girl with the banjo.
Later. I wonder who's going to be the next star.
Yeah, I wonder too.
Yeah.
know who's going to be the next star?
Who?
It's Vinny.
What?
Okay, now this is where I have, okay, see if I can do this. So that was the table sliding act. If you've been following Circus Harmony for a while, you recognized a lot of those people. I should tell you that little Donald in the blue diamond tail coated costume, it was announced on Facebook today that he's going to be a father. That's how long we've been doing these things. Reggie, the taller boy in the red leotard, young man, actually, we lost Reggie in a car crash years ago. May he rest in peace. His memory is still such a blessing to us. Little Kyron in the black and gold costume is up in Canada at Circus College. Chauncey you can find on Instagram under On the Hoopster, and Mark's in college. And Kellen, I don't know if you recognize Kellen in the red bow tie, is Kellen Quinn, the world-renowned juggler. And you should also follow his YouTube page, The Kellen. And he's performing this coming weekend, Saturday, in Chicago. So check it out. Hope you enjoyed that video. That little dummy, that little ventriloquist dummy, Finn, is our special guest today. He's actually, in that video, he was 5. But gotta find him on here. Now, in that video, he was 8. Sorry, he started with us when he was 5, and I would invite him in if I could figure out how to do it. For those of you who've been coming to the Up in the Air podcast, you'll know that I'm a techno peasant, and there's always some technological problem that happens during this show. So if it stops happening, it means it's the end of the pandemic. So I'm working on it, but we're not there yet. So I'm going to bring Finn in a second. Just a reminder, you can watch that video, all our videos, at the Circus Harmony YouTube page, youtube.com/Circus Harmony. And let's bring in Finn, who's quite a bit older now. Hi, Finn. Connection to audio. I don't know if he was watching that or not. Whoops. You there?
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch that video?
Which one?
It was the table sliding one. I'm going to show some other videos
Okay.
too while we're on. Yeah. So that was the table sliding one. This is Finn. When I asked Finn which videos he wanted to show, he sent me 2 short video clips. So I'll show those in a second. You want to? I told them you were 8 in that video when you were the ventriloquist dummy. And my favorite moment in that show was you were on the ventriloquist dummy table, and the whole table collapsed. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
And you stayed in character.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. And Max Pepos caught you in midair, and the show went on. But I thought at the time how self-composed you were to be able to keep your character. Do you remember when you joined the circus at 5?
I don't think I do, no.
What's your first memory of Circus Harmony?
With the spinning plates on the little thing that stuck up straight. And I spun a bunch of plates and they would all spin on the things at once.
Right, that 8-plate spinning thing. And if you're still in spinning plates, we have our Bring the Big Top Under Your Rooftop classes, where we will send a spinning plate to you and other props, and you can learn skills. So when I asked Finn which video he wanted, so this is where I try and share the screen and show the video, and you have me in online classes, and you know that I'm a technical. Thank you for your polite smile. So let me show them. There were actually 2 videos that you wanted people to see. So let's get to them. This was one. And this let's watch it. Oh no! Ta-da! I think we should watch that again because of the excitement there. So I put that on our Instagram page today, and it was picked up
Mhm.
by Banking International, an Instagram page dedicated to the art of banking. And in fact, they said some other wonderful things about us. Uh, I also wanted to show you, this is the other one you sent me. So that was a double somersault in Banking. Hopefully this will pull up and people can see this double somersault. See, this isn't me. This isn't my fault. I'm playing the right thing. I actually pulled up the right video. It's just not working. Let's give it a moment. People can still hear us. Do you want to tell people what they're about to see?
What?
What video this is, if it actually will play? If it's not
It's a video of me.
Video of you doing?
A double full.
For those of you who missed it, because we were talking, let's see if it'll show it again. There you go. All right. So suffice it to say, you like tumbling the best of all the circus skills, or do you have other skills that you really like?
I think I like tumbling the best, for sure.
So when I was looking for other videos to show of you, and there's one more that I do want to show. There's actually two. Can you list all the circus acts that you've done with Circus Harmony? Some.
Globe,
How old are you now?
juggling. 15.
So in the past 10 years, you have done tumbling and
Globe, tumbling, jump rope, hoop diving, plates, trapeze,
Chinese pole,
Chinese pole, unicycling,
mini trampoline.
contortion, mini tramp.
Wait, when were you in a contortion act? Where was I?
Me and Oliver's contortion act.
Oh yes, that's the contortion act, to be fair.
I don't know. I know there's a bunch more, but I can't remember.
You've been in every act. Well, you said trapeze. So you've been coming for 10 years. Why do you keep coming back to circus and Circus Harmony in particular?
It's just really fun with all the people there. It's kind of like a family. And also, it's just like fun to use your body in that type of way.
And do you remember, what's the favorite? Yeah, we've done a lot of trips together from the World Circus Conference, the Worldwide Circus Summit. You were there, Puerto Rico, to the Smithsonian in DC. Of all the traveling you've done with the circus, what has been your favorite?
Probably Puerto Rico. Yeah. It was just really like, it was so nice there, and all the people were really nice, and I don't know, it was just like everybody got along really fast.
We had a beautiful house by the ocean. We went in the ocean. Well,
and they had really good food.
Wait, were you one of the people who had never had oysters before?
Yeah, and I ate one.
That's
kind of
the video
weird.
I should have pulled up. You just said that the circus is like family. And all the videos that I go through, it really is like a family, and you'll have to go back and look at this live stream later, because Kyron was so little then, you know, and now he's actually teaching from Canada. And he also taught he choreographed one of the acts in the show coming up. But it is like a family, and you do all grow up together, and you have these incredible adventures. And people watch you. I don't know if you're aware, people watch you grow up. They come every year to City Museum or to Circus Flora, and they go, do they say that when they come up and talk to you?
Yeah, especially with Circus Flora. Yeah, they'll be like, oh, you were that little kid last year or a couple years back. Yeah, it's really cool.
You really stand out. So one of the videos I wanted to show, if I can find it, is the trapeze act that you and Kyron did. And this was an act that you came to me, you were trying to think of a good beginning. Was this your idea, was my memory, yours or Kyron? You're the one who came up to me and asked me if
I think so. It might have been mine. We were gonna use a mini tramp at first though.
But you came to me and you said, is this possible? And you described it. And I thought about it because we encourage people to come up with their own tricks. And I'm like, maybe. And we tried it. And so I'm going to try and pull it up. I don't know if we'll show the whole video now because I have to find it. And oh my goodness, this is, you know what I really need? I need somebody being my tech person during these. Okay, hopefully. Nope, that's you doing mini tramp. Here it is. So watch the opening of this act, everybody. This was a trick created by Finn and presented here by Finn and Kyron. Ta-da! So I don't want to spend the whole time showing videos, but I certainly could of you, like this one from the mini trampoline where you're trying to get that envelope. Oops. Oh dear. Amazing. And then fast forward. Oh, this is why I shouldn't be doing this. So just showing people little bits and pieces of your multi-talented skills. So what would you tell someone who's interested in joining Circus Harmony?
You don't really have to be good at it to start off. Like you don't have, I mean, I don't know. It's just like, you'll learn eventually, no matter how hard it is for you. You'll eventually learn all the things. And I don't know, just don't be afraid to try new things.
That's I couldn't have said it better myself, and I didn't even know what you were going to say. So how have you been dealing with the pandemic and the fact that a lot of our classes are online? Because at the beginning of the pandemic, you were pretty happy.
Yeah, I still don't mind it that much, but like now it's a lot more like schoolwork and circus and stuff. So I have a lot more things filling my time and I don't have as much free time. But
at the beginning of the pandemic, you were somebody who had a very full schedule. You go to tell them the school that you go to.
I go to Metro.
And there was a lot of homework. And then you practice circus a lot. For the pandemic, you're like, I get to stay home. I can sleep in. And I think a lot of teenagers kind of had that. But now?
It's okay. I mean, it would definitely be better to be able to see people a lot more. But
And we have started our in-person classes at Hudson Park and Ferguson. There's the advanced tumbling in that year, and we were also starting beginner intermediate tumbling that people can sign up for. We have unicycle, socially distanced, masked, unicycle, no touch unicycling, and we're just starting juggling. We're going to do a juggling club there, which is open to the public. And you've done juggling. You did juggling for the TV show One Drama.
Yeah.
A nationally syndicated TV show where we went with the Arches. So you started very young. So you've known several generations of Arches. And the St. Louis Arches, for people who don't know, is our advanced youth circus performance troupe. I don't know, you probably don't even know this, Finn. When you finally decided to audition and you got in to the Arches, you were 9? I don't remember. You were still
I
fairly
don't know.
young.
Yeah. I think
Like
I was
you-
8 or 9.
Yeah, you said to your mom, I accomplished my goal. I got into the St. Louis Arches. I wonder what goal I'll accomplish next. And I just thought that was just a really wonderful way to put it. And it was a major goal because you got in very young, but you've always been a talented tumbler. So what grade are you in now?
I'm a junior.
And your thoughts, you don't have to decide, but I know there are certain people who are hoping you'll go to Circus College because they want you to join them at Circus College. Have you decided for sure?
Well, at this point, the schedule I'm gonna have for the next 2 years is like really rigorous academics. So
if you didn't do circus, what would be what college or what field would you be following?
probably engineering. I don't really know what college, but I do know WashU has like that program. If you get in, you can get a full ride if you're from St. Louis. So that would be kind of cool.
And you could stay in the circus. You're like,
Yeah.
talking to you, but look at how many of our students go on to become teachers. And Ari's going to school, I thought it was engineering, but now he's going into plumbing too, but he's at Purdue as
really?
an engineer. So do you think building human pyramids would help you in your engineering studies?
Maybe, you never know.
So actually, you are the first person. I'm going to let you go, but the video I'm going to show is part of your video for the balancing act. So if you want, you can stay on and watch it, or you can go back.
Okay.
Everybody, after this is over, you can still access it on the City Museum Facebook page, and it'll be on the Circus Harmony Facebook page. But the balancing act is coming up. The balancing act, Walking the Pandemic Tightwire, October 10th. Tickets are free, but you have to register at circusharmony.org. And it's insight into how different students and alumni are dealing with the pandemic. And there are a number of different acts. Yours is very unusual. So we have these like little moments of people's lives. So I'm going to show yours. You haven't seen it edited together. And then you are welcome to go get ready because don't tell anybody else. The Arches class today is a class on anatomy.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, you could tell them because I think I told them already.
Yeah.
But it's really happening. Okay, so if I'm really, really lucky, which is this, that's not it. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Oh my goodness. Techno peasants here. Okay, this is Finn's, a little part of Finn from the upcoming show, The Bounce.
Much has changed in such little time.
Oh, let's start over.
Much has changed in such little time. Yet not all change is bad. Even though this virus is a terrible thing, there have also been many positive things to come from this, being different for every person. I personally haven't had a whole summer to myself since I can remember. It was always circus floor and hanging out with my friends during summer camps, working on new skills and just goofing off. Yet this summer was different. I got to spend time with family that I don't see that often, relax and just enjoy life for what it is. how long this lasts, but all we can do is stay positive and stay safe.
So that's a taste of the balancing act. I want to thank you for being a guest on the Up in the Air podcast and for being part of the Circus Harmony family all these years. People just love seeing you burst into the ring. And you are very recognizable. It could be the hair.
Yeah. Maybe.
All right. Thanks very much. I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay. See you a
You
little.
can exit this like
later.
a Zoom class. Bye. So before we go to our daily Maple trick of the day, and she has a new trick, it's really exciting. I just want to say again, we have a new juggling club that's open for all ages, all levels. It happens in Ferguson at Hudson Park, which is right off the highway on the Flow Valley campus. If you want to learn to juggle, if you already juggle and want to get better, come on out. Go to circusharmony.org. Our October classes, we're doing the classes by month. Juggling club is a little different, but you can see everything we have to offer. But most important, please register for the balancing act. It's going to be the most compelling show we've ever done. It is free. Tell all your friends, have a watch party, go in the backyard, hang up a sheet, do a whole projection of it, because it's a really personal, powerful show. It's heartwarming, it's heart-stopping, some of it. It's good circus, and the point of view of the young people whose lives are most affected by what's happening now in terms of the pandemic, the presidential race, the fight for racial equity in the United States and beyond. So tune into that. Right now, we're going to wake up Miss Maple. She's like, right now? Really? Yep, this is that awkward moment, Maple, where we put the computer on the floor. And well, I can't put it on the floor if you're standing right there. And you can see she has a new prop. Let's start. Come over here. Okay, so here's Maple's new trick. We'll see how she does. First, Maple, can you go home? Maple, go home. Good girl, go home. But she is, after all, a circus dog. So Maple, go to the circus. Come on, come on, go to the circus. Yay! That was it. Good girl. Hey, Maple, could you get me a Kleenex? I left my Kleenex in the circus. Could you get me a Kleenex in the circus? Go to the circus. Good. Can you bring me a Kleenex? Good girl. Bring me a tissue. Good. Oh, the whole box. Thanks. Can you take one? Can you get it out for me? Come on. Thank you so much. It's allergies. That's all it is, I promise. Oops. And could you throw that away, please? Up. Try again. Can you throw that away, please? No, pick it up. No, pick it up. There you go. Did you get all of it? Yep. Thanks, Maple. Maple, could you get me the coffee? Could you go home and get me the coffee? Give me the coffee. Where's the coffee? No coffee. Oh, a little piece of tissue. Thank you. Can you go to the circus and get the coffee? Of course not. More tissue. No, thanks. But thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you. Could you get the coffee? Go to the circus. Bring me the coffee. Go to the circus. Bring me the coffee. Yay! Because it is circus coffee. It's Circus Harmony's Defy Gravity coffee, which you can order online, or you can come and pick it up at City Museum. You can mail it to you, or you can get it at City Museum. And now, as she always ends the show, Maple is going to jump through hoops. Up, fake fire. Are you ready, Miss Maple? Back up. Ready? Maple, hop. Maple, hop. Maple. Hop. So lovely and marvelous, Miss Maple. Okay. Go to the circus. Where do you want to go home? Go home. Go home. Go home. Don't say no. Time to go home. Okay, you can go to the circus. Go to the circus. I totally agree. I'd rather spend time at the circus. And you can spend time at the circus too, because we can bring the big top under your rooftop. We have classes, we have shows that can come to you via Zoom. We're also offering a socially distanced 6-foot circus that can come to you. But please, the balancing act, walking the pandemic tight wire. It's the best show, the most compelling, interesting, powerful show I believe we've ever done. It features our students, our alumni, and it's free. You just register online at circusharmony.org. Don't forget to visit our home, City Museum. Even though we're not physically there, you might see some people taking private lessons in the ring or some of our coaches rehearsing. And don't forget, if you're in Chicago, go to see Midnight Circus. Kellen Quinn and another alumni, Book Kennison, are both performing at Midnight Circus in Chicago this Saturday. It's an open air circus in the park. And if you do go to City Museum, use our code, Go Harmony, and a percentage of your tickets will go to support the work of Circus Harmony. And if this is your first time joining us, visit us online at circusharmony.org, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, where you can see those videos and many more. And we're here every Tuesday, where we're still up in the air on the City Museum Facebook page. So thanks very much for letting us make your day a circus day. Bye. Assuming that I can figure out how to turn it off, which that never quite works. So go get some Defy Gravity coffee, and I'll see you soon. Or we can just keep doing this.